Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Habib Ali and I am an ICT tutor by profession. So welcome back to another lesson. In today's lesson we are going to be learning about what is the plot area in a chart, what is the chart area in a chart, and how to change the color of the plot area in a chart. Okay, so we are back on our graph which we created in the last lesson. This is the graph we are going to use for today's lesson. So let's go ahead and look at today's question. So the question for today is asking us to change the color of the plot area to pink. Change the title of the chart to read destination distance. Okay, we'll quickly do this first of all because it is pretty straightforward. So going back to the mileage worksheet, now to change the title of a chart, this applies to pretty much any chart. There are a few ways of changing the different elements or different aspects of any graph, but the quickest way to change the title is simply by clicking on the title and typing in the new name. So the new one was destination distance. If you look at the formula bar just up here, you can see this is where it's going in at the moment. And by pressing enter, just quickly check your spelling, make sure there's no mistakes in there. Destination distance, that looks pretty good. Once you're happy with it, press enter on the keyboard and your title will be updated. Simple as that. Now the main question of the day is we need to understand two areas of the chart. If we do not, we will end up changing the wrong part of the chart and the chart may not look as attractive as it should. So the chart is made up of two areas. One area called the plot area and the other area is your general chart area. Now, first of all, I'm just going to tell you the chart area. So this chart area, pretty much the whole thing, including the title, the axes, the y-axis and the x-axis, etc., is all considered to be your chart area. If I just hover my mouse just over here, you can see Excel is straight away telling me I am over the chart area. So if I was to click there, the selection is, as you can see, the border around the chart is telling me this is your chart area. However, the most important part of today's lesson is the plot area because we need to also change the color to pink. So the plot area is actually, as the word plot is suggesting, is this area here where the data is being plotted. So if I just click anywhere in the plot area when Excel is telling me the name, just to make it even easier. So if I go ahead and click now, the selection you can see is inside here in the middle part. The middle part where the data is being plotted, i.e. these columns as representing the distance for each of the destination. So that's our plot area. So it is important that you select the correct area and you understand the difference between the chart area and the plot area. And I want to change now this plot area to color pink. So all you have to do, again, there's a few ways you can do this. You can right click and do it that way, which is a shortcut. But I want to introduce this menu or this ribbon here up at the top called Chart Tools. Every single time I select the chart, Chart Tools will appear because Excel is trying to help you out, giving you many options, many features that you can use to manipulate the chart. But every time you click away from the chart, you will notice the chart tools does disappear because Excel is aware that you do not need those options at the moment because you're not working with the chart. However, the minute you select the chart, chart tool does come up. So I would like you to use this ribbon or tab at the top for chart tools. So I'm going to select the plot area. Now under the chart tools, you've got two tabs here, one called design, one called format. Now under the format, as the name is suggesting, you can format it by changing the color, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and click on format. Once I've clicked on format, in the shape styles group, we have an option here for shape fill. So if I go ahead and click on the list and choose a pinky, or any shade of pink will really do, something like that looks like a pink to me. So you can choose pink. The minute you select pink, you will notice that the plot area of the chart has been filled in and the chart area has not. So it is important, because if I did select the chart area and I filled it in, it would have filled the entire thing in, not just the plot area. This question is a very specific question designed for you to understand the plot area and how to only fill in or shade the plot area. By all means, you can experiment using different forms of shape fill or different forms of shading, i.e. you can even use pictures of all sorts to put a picture of yourself or whatever you want within this plot area. You can choose different gradients, different shadings, as you can see, just to give it the wow factor to your chart. You can even use different textures like so, again, just to make it attractive. I'm just going to select a random one here. That looks pretty nice. So there we are. So this is how you just going back to the question, how you change the color of the plot area, and we've done the change of the title as well, which was pretty straightforward. So again, just a quick recap. The difference between a chart area and a plot area, that's your chart area just up here. As you move your mouse, Excel does tell you this is your plot area, and to change any aspects of your chart, if you were to select it, remember you get chart tools at the top. This is important. When you click out of the chart tools does disappear. So please do bear that in mind, because that is an important piece of knowledge for you to have. Otherwise, sometimes there is an instance where you think chart tools should be up there, and you're asking yourself, why is chart tool not there? I want to do something with the chart, but where's my option gone? Why is it not there? You start questioning such things. But remember, it will not be there if your chart is not selected. So if you do have any further clarifications or any other comments or questions, please do leave it in the comments section below. And this is the end of this lesson, so please do like and share and subscribe to our channel, and I shall see you over in the next lesson, hopefully tomorrow. So you take care until then, and goodbye.